and they can see us. Hey everybody, welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. My name is Casey. Tonight we're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, working our way through the Dark Tower, the upcoming original Adventures Reincarnated release by Goodman Games. They were nice enough to give us a early edited edition of some of the content, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they do with the maps, because I'm working with the old maps, and the new maps kind of cool looking. But in the meanwhile, the party has recently made their way into the wizarding study of one Berkham Sham. They then wrecked the place, destroying about a dozen nasty fellas with axes and javelins, destroying the wizard, a polymorphed wizard that looked like a chest, an imp, and all sorts of nonsense. And afterwards, they did a little bit of looting, they did a little bit of resting, and they have mostly recovered, with one exception. Tann, our centaur friend, was experimenting with fancy boots that help them be sneaky, a fancy belt that allows him to switch from male to female, a potion of etherealness while debating what was going on, and the invisibility circle that if you enter turns you invisible. Between all those things, reality was like, you're on timeout. So Tann is a little bit invisible, a little bit intangible, a little bit silent, and a little bit male and female, and a little bit horse and person, so just kind of in lock right now. You can see them, you've studied them, and you've done a little bit of magical things, and you've figured out that, you know, we should probably let this settle. Throwing more magic on this is just going to make it worse. So for the purposes of this session, Tann is just kind of over there, reasonably safe, but not super useful for most things right now. Around you, I believe a bubble was summoned, and the bubble allowed you a safe rest for your short rest. I believe some teleportation was done, and so we now have the full party, one of which is intangible and invisible, but Bowser has returned. Currently, somewhere up from here in Mitra's Fist, a griffin and a horse are now getting a little bit lonely without their stalwart companion, but we'll figure out how that goes in a little while. Tahir, I believe you did a little bit of searching through this wizard's setups and found some diamond dust, a few hundred gold pieces worth, which was passed over to Dahrian into the Resurrect Me Please fund. Andry, I don't think you picked up... Oh, no. I'm sorry, Andry. Are you currently wearing your fancy belt?
No, I think I took it off.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure if I should make your token bigger or smaller.
I believe if I make myself a giant and then put it on, I can become really, really big.
You can become really, really big. It will take an action to fasten or unfasten that belt. So if you do want to put your belt on, make sure you have an action to do so. But yes, Andry has discovered that the Belt of Hill Giant Strength is also blessed/cursed with an enlarge spell. So you get big that on. In the meanwhile, Blitz has the belt that changes a person's specific gravity. I believe that is currently set to normal. Blitz, if that's set to anything else, please let me know. And I think that was all the things that happened sort of as we were wrapping up. Sound check, a lot of contrast between sound levels for Casey and Andry. Let me know, is Casey loud? Is Andry soft? Which way is the bad way? Get that set. Check the mic, check the headset.
You sound good to me.
Yes, but it goes through a separate mister. Need a third voice. Tahir, Dahrian, start talking.
Andry to me sounds a little loud. Louder than you, anyways. I don't know how I'm sounding, but...
Thank you for the feedback.
I mean, anything could happen.
It can happen. Galaxian, let us know. Casey is a little low. We'll give that a little boost. Casey side. There we go. So, with that said, some things are going on. About a hour has passed there, giving myself the royal bump there. Let me know if I'm a little bit louder now out there in audience land. You've started to hear a little activity outside the door. I think you've decided they're cave beavers and absolutely nothing else due to a fantastic nature/survival check as we wrapped up. And so, with that, there's been a few more barks, yips, growls, and activity. Andry, I think you've kept that door mostly closed recently. But right now's about the time when maybe it's just a little too much noise and you want to peek out, or something else happens. Party, as that activity seems to be growing more frequent, what might you all be doing?
Is the sound coming out of both doors? The one in the room that we're in, and in, sneaking over this way or whatever and listening, do we hear the sounds from there as well?
Sure. How about a perception check?
I can do that.
Yes, you can. So you notice 3 things. First, most of the yipping and the barks is coming from the north side, the doorway closer to Andry. However, there's a more authoritative call, kind of a howl or a summons from closer to you, closer to the south side. There's also something kind of ringing in your ears, and maybe that's what these creatures, cave beavers perhaps, are reacting to. There's an occasional chime, a metallic ding kind of noise echoing down. It's faint at the moment, but it's the kind of sound that's meant to carry. It's probably, a triangle, a gong, a bell, something that should ring.
Sounds like it's perhaps dinner time or ritual time. Perhaps they're calling somebody to perform a ritual or something.
I could eat.
Well, that definitely is a possibility. I mean, we gotta really, if we want to figure any of that out, we're gonna have to, go out and search. I mean, we could stay in this dome technically indefinitely if we so wish. Nothing can really stop us. But how's everyone feeling in terms of, just like confidence? How their abilities right now? How are they feeling?
I almost died yesterday.
It's the same day.
I almost died today.
But you have Hauser now. He'll keep you alive, won't he?
Yes, I believe so. Thank you, Tahir.
Yes, it was quite, taxing on my spell repertoire for today. That's a fancy word I don't get to use all too often. I'm really happy about that one. But, you seem to be really adamant about your, mechanical canine.
Some parts of him were adamantium, yes.
Yes. And I feel like when we had our nice conversations, when we were both meditating and just staring at each other into the definite darkness as we do every night, I kind of got that sense in my soul, like, you really wanted this dog back. I mean,
Yes,
sometimes your eyes are just
feel
little dots, and it's just like stares into me, and it scares me.
Oh, this is not my intention. I apologize.
I know, but like how we both meditate, we like to focus on our surroundings, but sometimes you just stand still and then cock your head slightly to the side and just look.
I could look
Are you
into installing eyelids if it helps.
Yeah, you can do whatever you like. I just find it somewhat creepy sometimes. I'm just saying. Speaking of creepy, but not so creepy, and we do have, and he pulls out, the belts. We do have 13 belts. And I think I know a fella who would really love them.
That's a potentially true statement.
We gotta get through the beavers first.
That definitely does seem like it's somewhat of a predicament. I mean, I don't want to harm the beavers. I think they're on the endangered species list.
Well, it sounds like that there's quite a few of them.
Maybe what we could do is we could lure them to the back door and then go out the front door.
Does anyone have any wood? I heard beavers love wood.
Looking around the room, there is a table. There's a, the alchemist bench. There's the bed. So there is wood about.
Have an idea. If we throw the table down south, I mean, beavers can't resist wood in any capacity. All we have to do is just chuck it down the hallway, and then we scamper off to the north while the beavers have their snack. Because I believe that's how beavers eat. They eat the wood, right? I've never actually seen a beaver, but I heard they're pretty cool.
I don't
Fairly
think
certain they
eat
chew
wood.
wood. I don't know if they eat it. Yes.
Yes.
They don't eat wood.
But they definitely chew it. I'm almost positive.
How is that not eating then? If they're chewing the wood, aren't
But
you
they
also eating the
they-
wood?
They don't swallow it. If they don't chew wood, their teeth continue to keep growing. I believe.
Perhaps they're worried that the wood chips will gum up their inner mechanics.
Oh, so it's like gum.
That's why I didn't swallow the peanut when you offered.
So as the
Wait.
party debates the finer points of beaver dental health and beaver diet, that ringing noise, that little ting ting, has now become more clear. It's less just the vibration reaching you. You can now hear the sound. It is coming from the south. It is fairly regularly repeated. It's not a perfect rhythm. And there's a little bit of a soft and quiet to it, so you feel like it's on the move on the way to you. Getting louder, but not at like a very steady clip. Like maybe they've turned a corner and now they're a little closer to you, more than just a straight approach.
It sounds like that whoever is doing this, that it's moving in our direction. It might be wise for us to get on the move. They might be coming to the temple here next to us.
That's probably a good bet. I wonder if they're going to come talk to this guy, and he'll point at the dead mage.
Oh, that would be a bit of a predicament. You know, I have an idea. If he does come to talk to him, I mean, and Tahir steps like 2 steps to the right into the invisibility spot.
You go invisible, like near whereabouts you think Tann is.
I mean, if I talk like this, you know me, I'm the genius here. This is all my doing. I'm practically the mage at this point. I mean, I could pull on the ruse of, I could pretend to be the mage.
They might notice the disarray in the room, however.
And the dozen dead orcs.
Listen, here's the problem. I was trying to mess with some alchemical mixtures, and it happened to literally blow up in my face. However, I was quick enough to protect myself, but unfortunately my compatriots had a little bit of a, side effect of the dead.
They caught a case of the dead.
I've heard of similar mishaps in labs before. It is plausible.
We could
Or
give
we
it a
could-
try.
Or we could throw the table on the hallway, have the beavers take me, run back to the giant man who looks fabulous.
Yeah, I'm worried about that darkness again. We're going to be bumping around in there as well.
Yeah, it'll be a little awkward, but we've made through it twice now. Feel confident that we can get through it yet again.
Man,
Or we can just go right now. I mean, nothing's stopping us.
What about the beavers?
Shit. Forgot about the beavers already. That's what the table's for.
Well, the fight that we just survived, I doubt the beavers will be nearly as tough. So, I do not fear the cave beavers.
You've already lost the battle, my friend.
Andry, as that conversation is happening, you can hear from, like, it's got to be just on the other side of the door, a little bit of like a grrr kind of growl and a little like scrape, scrape, scrape noise start up all of a sudden.
Can I peek out the door?
I mean, sure. Could I get like maybe a stealth check to see how well you
Is the door open inward or out? Just curious.
the door opens, I believe, outward. We would shift a second. I could inward. Excuse me, inward.
I mean, Blitz will loosen his belt one notch to become heavier
Okay.
in case we need to hold it.
Blitz has become a little bit heavier. Andry, as you peer out the door, you're able to kind of swing it in, look, close it down. You see two cave beavers. They look like a small wiry desert dog, apparently. As those two small wiry desert dog looking cave beavers are hauling a dead goblin out of the darkness.
Oh, some of our work?
It does look to be reminiscent of your work. It's got a big, like, crumpled in piece of the face in basically your fist imprint.
There's only two?
There's only two at the moment. But you do remember that darkness also silences things, so there could be an entire fleet of them about to appear. It's just these were the first two out of the darkness.
Well, I only see two, so
You do
I
only
could
see
take two.
could potentially take two.
I'm gonna step out.
Okay.
Hello, puppies.
As you step out, you hear "Grrrr," the battle call of the wily cave beaver. And for reasons, if I could ask you to click on your token and roll yourself to initiative, that would be helpful. Good. Slide this up here. Everybody else can do the same if they would like to participate in the next few minutes of Sturf. Volunteer here. Come here, volunteer. Blitz. You see that Andry is getting ready to like throw open the door and rush forward, or whatever the appropriate Andry action is about to be. You get the opportunity to do something before this might take place, you and Bowser as well. Are you doing anything before Andry goes into negotiation mode?
I don't think Blitz quite knows what he's going to do, so I think you'd wait.
Got it. Blitz takes a momentary pause. That gives our two jackal friends a chance to continue hauling their goblin loot over here towards the western wall. There's a goblin being dragged around. We're not going to bring him into play because he's kind of dead. Andry, it is now your turn. What are you up to? Oh, and Rimlock has been kind to everybody. A party reroll. We now have 4 player
Hey.
rerolls in the pot.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm kind of committed at this point. So I will go out and I'm going to punch the northernmost one.
Sure do. He's just like, it's like, meow.
And I will kick the other one.
You do not. There are 4 rerolls.
No, I don't think I'm going to reroll that.
Okay. Tahir, Andry has rushed out and done some puppy kicking. What are you up to?
After hearing the vanquishing of at least one cave beaver,
Hmm?
it's a very sad thought. I'm gonna go skulk in the invisibility thing, and thinking that there's someone probably gonna be coming up this way, because of that, for whom the bell tolls is coming somewhat short. He'll ready a firebolt.
You got it. Now, is that door there currently open or closed?
Closed.
Closed. You got it. Dahrian.
Well, I will. I move out to here until I can see that thing, and I will go ahead and just do a Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
It's a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. 21. Nimble little fella.
Yes.
How's for you,
And
Dahrian?
continue up into the. Actually, I'll move to here to keep an eye to the left of me as well.
Dahrian, I've been waiting to say this for almost 3 sessions now. You have triggered my trap card.
Oh no!
For the first one to move within 5 feet of that doorway. As you do so,
Oh no!
a wall of flame erupts, filling the hallway, casting a tremendous amount of heat in your direction.
Wow, Blitz almost walked right there too.
All of you moved just around, like you were dancing around it the whole time.
Holy crap, he almost got cooked.
But someone had to be the first, and in this case, it was Dahrian. Dahrian, that
Though, right? I hope.
is going to need a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Uh, 10 is not a pass. Would you like to use one of those rerolls?
I will go ahead and reroll.
You certainly may. Oh, a 13 is also not a pass. As the flame licks around you, it does 27 points of magical fire damage.
Hi, Chihuahua. That hurts.
That does hurt. Do you have any movement remaining to get the heck out of Dodge?
Yes,
Okay.
I had 5 feet.
You got it. You step back away from that, and the scorch, it's still very warm, but it's probably not going to combust your flesh anymore. And with that, it comes around to Blitz. Blitz, things just got a little more intense out there, I think. What was otherwise a dimly illuminated area is now quite bright, and you can hear Dahrian sizzling. What are you doing?
How sizzling is he? Is he like on his last leg kind of thing, or are you okay? I wonder if I should heal or try to take out the beaver.
No, I'm well enough.
Okay. Blitz will just make his way over and attempt to help get rid of this whatever creature this is here.
It's the wily cave beaver.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't know how to roll. It's my first crit. Hey, what do I have to do like that? Oh.
Oh, it didn't do the double. Go ahead and roll some more dice.
What I do, roll again?
Unless it did. No, that was 1d0 plus something.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Wait, I think it only did one.
Yeah, roll me another d6 at least. That'll do it.
Another one.
And so, things start to happen. The first of the things to happen is this jackal where jackal blah, this jackal goes away. Bye, jackal. Blitz, any other actions?
Oh, am I able to peek down the way,
Sure.
down this way, and see if I see anything?
Absolutely. And as you peek down that way, I will ask, is Bowser doing anything in the background for you?
I'm sure he'll follow. Yeah. Depending on what I see down there, I might teleport back or do the little chain pullback thing, and then have him come to me.
Sure.
He'll come to me, I'm sure.
So as you kind of peek down there,
I go there.
you don't see anything immediately. You can hear noises. It sounds like there's probably more of those creatures down in that direction, but none of them are in the hallway yet. Little reshuffling happens.
A little castle.
You got it. Blitz, anything else on your turn?
'Cause that's good, I think.
So at that, it becomes the turn of our friends. A few things happen. First, another pair of jackals emerge from the darkness. They seem very surprised to see you. They are hauling a goblin along behind. Less surprised to see you is the 8 or so jackal-looking cave beavers that just pop their head out like low, medium, high, higher from either side and are all just looking down the hallway at you, a bit concerned about what's going on right now. Those begin making their way down the hall. Come with me, friends. Jackal pile. And these
Wowzers.
two rush forward.
You're building a dam.
So it's just a pile of little furry bodies just like bounding over each other as they come rushing down to you. Only the two that dropped the goblin have the opportunity to attack. The others were dashing to get there. Andry, you're going to have two jackal bites coming at you, both landing with advantage perhaps. 1, 2, an 11 and a 15. I don't think either of those hit.
No.
And then, Andry, I need you to give me a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw. A 17 passes. For just a moment there, you felt a little sleepy, but you shook it off. You shook it off. Andry, it is your turn.
I don't think it's time to sleep. Bonus action, I am going to use a Giant's Might.
Okay.
And
Is that the one that makes you big?
it is the one that makes me big.
It's 2 here. Big here. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Do I think that these guys can get by each other in the hallway, or are they basically?
You can move through friendly squares. So yes, they could bound along each other. They move as a pack.
I'm going to hit the two that are attacking me.
Okay. The two to your right, you got it. That does hit. That is a dead jackal. Or jackal-like cave beaver.
And I'll hit the next one.
Yes, you do. Or down.
Action surge, and I will continue to hit things.
Okie dokie.
Stomping on them.
Yep, that's a hit. That is down. That's a hit. That is down.
Just beaver paste going everywhere.
I'll be back in 1 sec. Kate.
You got it.
And then I'll move forward. I don't think I can be in Bowser's area, so
No,
I'll
you'd
just
have to squeeze, and if
block
you
that.
squeeze to get down there, you'd be at advantage, disadvantage problems. But Tahir, no one has opened that door, though you have heard the barks and yips of creatures going by. What might you be doing?
Just hearing the slaughter that's up hearing out the other door,
Mm-hmm.
he's just gonna be like, oh, I guess the Cape Beaver problem is really a tragedy here. And with like sword in hand, just like pressing against his chest, he's gonna open the door, just like peek.
Sure. As you open the door, you can see that there are. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. That there are a squad of jackal-like beaver creatures rushing to fill in the gaps. There's oodles of them.
That's not fun. You know, I don't think I should be here. I'm fine taking opportunity attacks.
Okay. There will be 2 of them coming at you. They will have advantage. And wait. 14 and a 5, I think, may both miss.
Both miss. And we're like, yeah, this isn't good. And then a little globule of fire is just going to appear in his hand. Well, there's no allies here at this point. Sorry, guys. I guess you are on the endangered species list. Fireball.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
20-foot radius, huh?
Yep.
Would be all of them. Would you be so kind as to roll a high number so I don't have to roll that many dexterity saving throws?
33.
33 is pretty darn high. I have to roll 1 dexterity saving throw. What is your DC?
It's not a 14, 15.
It says 15 there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Andry, you get the full view of it. Bowser does too. But the hallway just fills with fire, and then the fire recedes, and there's nothing left but just ash settling to the ground.
Pretty good, eh, Bowser? It'll pop him on the head.
You probably like that.
I didn't hit you this time, did I?
Not
Oh
me.
shit! I think I killed him. Okay.
That doesn't sound like that.
I mean, I'm like 2 rooms over.
Yeah. Sounds like Tahir is in trouble.
Do you think they got in there?
So we're gonna
Perhaps.
drop out of turn
And this
order.
this firewall, is there any way to tell by looking at it? Is that a spell that someone cast, or is it like a mechanical trap of some kind?
I think maybe an Arcana check might lead you in a direction there. So, based on the way that Dahrian reports it triggers and, kind of the layout of the area, you would think an arcane trap. Not mechanical, so you don't find any pressure plates or something like that, but more of a, if you get this close, the magic triggers and bad things happen to anything close enough. Now, that's a little bit hard to really study, because if you get within 5 feet of it, you do start to melt. So you're studying from a safe distance at the moment. Other things that happen every minute or two, a jackal will come out of that darkness, and I assume somebody kind of gives it a bonk. And so that's reasonably dealt with. down south, you can see through the ash a few smaller jackal-like beavers emerge to peek around, but they're like, nope, and then they scamper off in the other direction. Still, that ringing noise is getting closer. It's maybe down a hallway, through a few doors, not too far now. Close enough that you can hear that, yeah, it is somebody carrying something and going ting, and you can actually hear like the reverberations and the differences when they're, muting it or not, or it bumps into their sleeve. What might you all be doing?
You're gonna peek out the door.
Sure.
I didn't hit you, did I?
No,
You good?
And
you
Tahir,
did that.
as you start to peek out that door, we'll finally kind of take a little bit more of a look around down here. Away to the uh, west, you can see that there is a set of double doors that's kind of propped open. It's about the width of a jackal or a cave beaver, and it seems that's where they had come from. You can hear a couple of little yips and things from inside still, but they're definitely not aggressive, and most of them have, tried to book it out, heading to a little cubby here to the south, where there is a maybe 5 foot wide hallway heading away to the south, and then out to the east, a set of stairs that are leading downward. Down, down, down.
Well, whatever that noise is seems to be coming from this way. Shall we proceed this way, or should we go back to the Beltman?
If we delve
I can
deeper,
take
we
points.
can retrieve more belts, and then it'll be more worth the trip to
Ooh.
return.
Blitz? I mean, I may have said about the other mage, but you're a genius.
And
Thank you.
as you're talking back and forth and listening, that little tinging noise happens again, and this time you catch it. It's definitely coming from that south hallway.
I mean, if no one stops him to hear, like, to make a peeksy peek, if everyone wants to catch up.
See, Pixie?
And Andry can squeeze, you say, through there, even though
Oh yeah,
like
you
he'll be
can
able to
squeeze
stay
down
big and
to
come.
up to half your size, down to up to, and let's fix my overlay here for a second.
I just pictured all of us just getting tossed to the side as he charged passes right
Get out the way!
there.
So Andry kind of steps away to the west there through that little doorway, not the sound where you see the bell, but there's a room over there. That room, Andry can see, is filled with piles of refuse, detritus, other such things, little mounds that look like, the perfect nest for cave beavers or other animals of similar size. Um, it smells coming from in there. There's a stench of animal wafting out through between that doorway. Away to the south, though, you can hear a little bit of a grumble humble kind of talk, and I believe at least one of you can understand it because I'm pretty sure Andry speaks Giant. Does anyone else happen to speak Giant?
I don't
I think
think so.
so, yeah. Yes.
A trio of voices going back and forth. They all seem to be claiming that the other is cheating. You cheat. Oh, you cheat. I saw you cheat. I don't cheat. You cheat. And occasionally a little like ka-tonk tonk kind of noise as something is being moved around on a wooden platter table. And who was it that said they were going to peek, by the way? Tahir, would
Tahir
you be
said he
so
would.
kind as to give me a stealth check as you do your peeking?
I'll give him a little, what do you call it there?
A little
Guidance?
guidance boop on the back?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hello?
Hello. That's a good guidance. That's a good stealth. Let's go ahead and open up some room area here. Let's come on over here and let's zoom out a bit because we're looking at some of the larger rooms at the moment. And so, the party sees a trio of hill giants gathered around a long wooden table. They've got pegs, posts, some sort of wooden things stacked up in front of them, and they seem to be playing cards of some sort. Tahir, on your quick glance, you're not entirely sure that those are actual cards. You're not certain that the piles properly represent stakes, but they seem to be having a good time of it, claiming each other to be cheaters as they, trade cards and move pegs about. Other notable things in the room, a trio of beds, uh, more nests than beds really, sized for the giants. Several piles of stone, um, rocks one stacked atop another. You've seen maybe similar things out as like trail markers. They're very nice, but they're big rocks. They're good size. Balanced precariously. Someone took some time getting them set up there. Um, and then some supplies of a type to the south. It's probably meant to be foodstuffs, but humans probably wouldn't consider it such. On the eastern side, there is a bit of a door on the wall there. And then at the far end of the eastern side, another exit or entryway, as you would prefer to say, down there. You cheat.
Andry, how good are you with cards?
Like playing cards?
Yeah. Well, it seems like some of your kin in there are playing some sort of card game, and they sound displeased. I'm not sure what they're saying.
They're cheating.
They're cheating. Well, if we don't really want to get in confrontation with a couple of giants today, I mean, I heard they're a wonderful bunch. Maybe perhaps a nice calming game of cards could, alleviate some tensions. And I've seen you gamble from time to time at a tavern.
You may know what they're
Also,
bringing in as well.
what do you say, big guy? If
Sure.
things go
careful.
bad, we'll be right back here.
Be careful
Oh,
because they are cheaters.
Apparently they're cheating, so don't cheat or do cheat.
Don't.
Can
know.
anyone join this game?
Okay. So two quick
Yes.
questions as I start to figure out what's going on here. Question one, Andry, as you are currently, you would be a size smaller than them, but I do know you have the belt that can make you equal size.
Yeah, I will put the belt on.
Okay. I thought that was maybe where you were going with this one. So you kind of squeeze through, and as you are like making your way through that last, you like pulling your leg out, you clip the belt on, and then boop, 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 bulk up. The giants just sort of like lumber up and kind of look at you like, come play.
Hey,
They cheat. No, they cheat. No, they cheat. And as you sort of look out there and check out what they've got going on, there's a number of planks of wood on there. They're covered in symbols of a sort. Do you happen to have any proficiency or skill with cards or games of chance?
no.
No. Okay. How would you like to go about this? Are you going to outwit them, outtalk them, smash them? What's the plan here?
How do you play?
I play good. They cheat. You cheat. How about an insight check, maybe?
I have advantage with that because
Ooh.
Rune Knight things.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's terrible.
Reroll.
There are 2 rerolls left.
No, I'm not going to use a reroll for that.
All right, so you settle down at the table, and you're just kind of like sitting on piles of lumber, and there's a little bit of a higher pile in front of there, and one of them just like shoves over a couple of planks to you. They don't supply you with any of the little standy-uppy bits. They seem to think you're going to bring your own stakes to the table, and then all 3 of them kind of go, "They cheat," pointing at each other, and then look at you like, "Your move."
So I'm supposed to cheat?
Did you ask them that question? Oh, I got a kiss.
Yep.
No! And they just like, they like bat you and sort of like shove you. They're sizable kind of open palm smacks. It hurts, potentially. So as they kind of take those swings at you, you got 3 attacks coming inbound. It says Great Club, but it's not. It's an open-handed swing. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, one of them does land it. It does definitely not do that amount of damage. But it does do 12 points of damage, as one of them just managed to like get a nail in there and just kind of a real zinger. No cheat. They cheat, and they each point to each other.
All right. So at this point, I think Andry's mad.
Okay.
So he's going to start swinging.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Oh no.
To be clear, are you swinging it in earnest, like this is an attack, or are you like trying to push back in keeping with what appears to be the game?
I think at this point, Andry has no idea how to play this game, so he's just going to full on end their lives.
All right, we'll bring the turn order back up here. We'll go ahead and focus in just a moment here. And as we do that, if I could get you to go ahead and click on your token, roll that into initiative, and we'll see what's going on here. Give me a volunteer here, Hill Giants. Come on over here in the hidden area and roll me initiative. Alright, so any of the other characters who would like to risk their lives may do so as well.
Yeah, I think. And Casey, I keep forgetting to give myself the advantage. Can we just say that that's kind of like a standard thing?
Oh sure, yeah. If that's doesn't need a refresh for you, just go ahead and do it.
Ooh, much better.
What's the advantage? Rough. So Blitz. I think you hear the hit. Like you hear the smack as they're like semi-playfully slapping Andry around, but there's that one like crack, and then you just maybe hear the Andry growl start, and you're like, something's going down. What might you be doing, if anything?
Yeah, I think he knows him well enough to know that's the sound he makes before he starts really crushing things, right? So I think safe to say he'll jump into action.
It's the King Engine.
He move to there and then throw his he's got like this, it's a hand axe, but I retitled it a aerodynamic saw blade because it just sounded cool to me. But when he throws it, it comes flying back to him. So let's see.
Excellent. And
To
who
the
you-
left one.
left one, you got it. That's a hit.
Oh, nice. Oh.
6 points of damage is still 6 points of damage, and you hear a, yeah! Cheaters! 23 is a
Second
much
one.
better hit. And 10 points of damage there. Well struck.
And I think Bowser will just kind of run up. Or wait, where's he at? Okay, 5, 10, 15. 30. There. Yeah, and that's it, I guess.
Got it. And with that, the hill giants realize that something's wrong and they want to hurt people. And the nearest person that they can hurt happens to be Andry. So all three pick up their clubs and start swinging for the other giant in the room. Andry, you have 6 great club attacks coming in at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's my number to hit?
18.
18. So the last 3 will tag you for 29, 27, and 16, which is some number. 56, 60, 72. 72 points of damage.
I'm going to use my reaction
Okay.
to invoke the Cloud Rune, and that one can hit one of the other guys.
You got it. 29 points of damage redirected. So take 29 less than that number that I said. So 16 plus 27 is 30, 43? 43 sounds like a number. Andry, it is then your turn. What might you be doing?
The one that got hit by his friend,
Yep. Top left fella right here.
start wailing on him. Actually, I'll move over here. Or does
Certainly,
that
man.
provoke an opportunity attack?
That would provoke 2 opportunity attacks, in fact.
Alright, I stay there then.
Okay. 17 is going to hit. 12 is damage.
Plus a d6 for the... and a d4 for the belt.
I believe you. Yep. Gotcha. And what?
And then I will grapple him.
Really?
Yeah.
A 9, buddy. A 9. He is grappled.
Group hug.
Hugs.
Alright, and then I will punch him again.
Cheater! Oh, no, you do not. Do you have
I'll
2
use a reroll.
Alright, reroll deployed. 23 is going to hit. 7 more damage. And then a more D's. That's 10. Makes it 14. Still a standing hill giant, but much less the hill giant than it was before. Andry, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Dahrian.
This is a situation.
This is a situation. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You could blame
5.
Tahir. He sent me in here.
Well, I absolutely blame myself for this. I just didn't think you were gonna go willy-nilly right away. I thought we had at least a little time.
Okay. Seeing what's going on, Andry has this guy grappled. I'm going to toll the dead on this guy.
Okay. Hill giant dexterity saving throw. Yes, yes.
Wisdom.
Oh, sorry, wisdom. Oh, and he did real good.
Oh wow, he did a great
Aw.
cartwheel.
Oh, now I'm sad. He is injured, so let's see the damage. He tried so hard. He's like, I'll get out of the way.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Ooh. He's
Yeesh.
okay with only taking that. Dahrian, anything else?
Actually, there's nothing I can do at this point.
All right. Tahir.
You know, I can't help but feel responsible for this current situation. And Andry, I am absolutely sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. And in his left hand, he's like juggling a ball of fire in his hand, and in his right hand, his sword comes out. And he's just gonna swing the sword at the fireball. And, you know, fireball is cast. I'm so sorry. I will try to help it fireball the giants.
Bend the bullet. 3 giants caught in there. 3 dexterity saving throws. 1, 2, 3. They all fail. Ooh, 31.
One succeeds.
1 succeeds. Oh, look at that,
My
15.
DC
Look
is
at you,
15.
buddy. But it's not the one that needed to succeed. Down. Thoroughly scorched. Fairly scorched. Tahir, as your turn comes to an end, do you have anything else to do?
Yep.
You hear, "Those bloody lummoxes! Will you stop it?" From the other side of the door to the east, that tinging noise, that chime, has stopped. You can hear someone rattling a chain, working on a lock, doing something at that set of double doors. They're not open yet. Blitz, what are you doing?
Oh man. The double doors here in the room.
Double doors right there in the room. Just on the other side of that, somebody's working at the door.
Oh crap.
I mean, it sounds like there must be a massive chain on that door. Like, it sounds like someone's hauling up a boat anchor.
Oh my goodness. I was just checking to see if I had some kind of lock spell, which I'm like, already know I don't. Dang it. This person sounds smarter. They used the word like lummox, so.
They did use a word like lummox, and in common
oh my
too.
Goodness. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I think Blitz is gonna just try to take down one of more of these big guys.
You got it.
Deal with the threat that's at hand. If this works, I'm gonna try a spray some laughing gas at him.
Oh.
It's a 30-foot range. Am I within 30 feet?
You're a little
Oh,
outside
no.
of 30 feet. You're around 45 at the moment. You've got some movement left if you want. Get closer
maybe
to
here.
them. That's a good idea.
That's close enough. Oh no, I know.
Get closer. Closer still.
And some laughing gas towards the left one. See how this
Left-hand
goes.
side. You got it. What am I doing here? Ooh, Tasha's hideous laughter. DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, picking on the low stats. Does not pass. Begins laughing, and I believe is basically out of commission. 4 or less. Are you that dumb? Oh, so close. By 1 point.
I mean,
he got the
they can
joke by
speak.
1 point.
They can speak.
Ah, happy fella.
And,
And now what?
Bowser will. I guess he can dash up there and try to protect Andry. He
You
likes
got
him.
That is going to bring up our hill giant. Hill giant number 1 is going to laugh. Just roll around there. At the end of his turn, he makes a
wait.
wisdom saving throw. Yes, he does. So he will try and wake up. Or stop laughing. Ooh, he stops laughing. Well done.
Oh
buddy.
no! What?
Well done.
Joke was not that funny.
It was a groaner. At the end of each turn, each time takes damage. Target makes another wisdom saving throw. So he is still prone at the moment, but he is no longer laughing. Other hill giant is going to go ahead and try for a swing at Andry once more. Andry, 2 great club attacks coming at you. Defender causes something?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage on the first attack.
First attack, disadvantage. Makes it a 13. Good call on which attack to hit. Second attack, 18. I think hits for 21 points of damage. Andry, did I hear you say rage yet? I don't think so.
I don't have any rages.
Oh, 21 points of damage coming at you then. Andry, it is your turn. There is a prone hill giant, a standing hill giant, and somebody at the door. What are you doing?
I'm gonna beat on the prone hill giant.
Got it. Attacking with advantage. $19's gonna hit. 13 plus 3 plus 1 is 17.
And advantage again.
Yes, please. 27 hits. Plus 12. 15. 17. Consistency. Andry, anything else?
I'm gonna grapple.
Grapple, grapple. No. Ooh, 25.
Bear hug.
21 does not get the grapple off. It's like the first time Andre's missed a grapple.
He wouldn't have been able to get up.
Andry, anything else for you? Dahrian.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back.
Oh.
No.
That's one regular attack and one disadvantage attack coming at you with the opportunity attacks. Regular attack, 24 for 19. Disadvantage.
Not move back. I'm down.
Oh no!
Oh.
Andry doesn't make it. All is conscious. Dahrian, now it's you.
Man.
That one on the ground looking pretty rough. Hopefully.
I mean, not as bad as Andry.
Oh man.
Dahrian coming in.
What am I doing here? Sorry, trying to find the.
Take your time.
There we go.
Oh, that's a big cast. 11 points of healing to Andry.
And garbage rolls, but
Gets rid of that death. Dahrian, anything else?
that's it.
Tahir.
Oh boy, isn't this something spectacular? Well, I guess I have to do my duty. He'll pop his collar on his robe. He will do a blade song, and he will cast Mirror Image.
Oh.
So now there is 4 of him, and his AC gets a boost. So does his other stuff. My AC is not 30. That is the wrong button. I wish. And he'll zoom all the way over. Hello, good sir. You seem to be in a bit of a predicament. Might I suggest surrender? That's all I do. Shit, I don't speak giant. That's it.
That's why that didn't work.
Blitz. There's a lot of Tahirs suddenly rushing
man.
up. Andry is down but thrashing. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, he's back up now. Okay.
He is conscious but prone.
Good gracious. Yeah, sorry. I've been panicking since my last turn. Sorry. This is know I got something that can help here. I'm just gonna throw my saw blade again.
Okay, saw blade. You'll probably want to go for the
but
one that's standing.
Disadvantaged at the prone one. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Instead, right. 5, 10. Can I move over, Andry?
You can walk right on top of him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Or I'll go this way, and then 25.
Okay.
These things have reach. If I can, I'll go here first, and then and I'll anchor my little chain there, and then move up here.
Do they have reach? Yes, they've got giant clubs that have a good swing on them.
I'm gonna hit him with a booming blade.
Oh, okay.
And if he stands up, that would mean movement, right?
That would mean movement.
To stand up?
That would qualify.
Okay, yeah.
Smart. Awesome.
Good play. Let's see it hit with advantage.
And now if I could just figure out how to do it. I've never done it before. What do I do? Oh, here, I think. I click on booming blade and then cast.
Should be.
Is that an attack? No. I have to attack as well,
Did not get the attack
right?
roll. Yeah, give me the attack roll.
Okay. Oh, advantage because he's laying down, right?
Add advantage, and you will need to at least roll better than the 12. 18 is better than the 12. That will do. All right, so that is booming blade, thunder damage a D8 so far, slashing damage for 9, so we're at 16 points of damage. He is about to stand up, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply the other 5 right now. Bring that at 21. He is still alive.
Blitz. Bonus action chain pull back to the spot here.
You got it, and that does prevent attacks of opportunity, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It also prevents me telling Bowser to bark, but that's okay.
All right. As you yank backwards, it becomes the hill giant's turn and friends. So a few things happen. The first thing is this hill giant stands up, goes bzzz, gets shocked, looks angry, and is going to try and smash Andry. Andry, you've got 2 great clubs coming from him with advantage. Great club number 1, 22 for 24. I think that makes you unconscious again.
Yep.
Great club number 2 coming in on your poor unconscious form, 23 for 14. That puts you at 2 death fails. Does anybody have anything that can... Go ahead.
Disadvantage on that.
Oh, disadvantage on that?
It's supposed to be adjacent. I think the tokens got moved somehow. Because Bowser should be adjacent to Andry.
Bowser should be adjacent. Yeah, when Andry moved, he didn't move himself back right, so that's okay. Yeah. Disadvantage will make that one miss. So let's take away those 2 death fails. Good on that one. Andry is still a little bit on the unconscious side right now, though. So that is hill giant number 1. Hill giant number 2 is going to look around. And Tahir, my impression was you running up in your 4-fold glory was to distract this hill giant. Is that correct?
Absolutely. It's just like he's kind of like talking down to him, even though he is talking above himself.
Got it.
In almost literal sense.
Could I see the charisma skill of choice and beat a 1, please?
You got it. This seems like a very performance act. Why
Seems
not?
Performative. 12 indeed. You do manage to call the hill giant's attention down on you. 2 great club attacks coming in. The first one with an 18 is going to force you to roll your d6 and tell me whether I hit you or a clone.
Please hit me. It hits me, but it misses.
Oh. Wow. Great club number 2 coming in. 21.
Alright, clone. Bam. It's a clone.
It is a clone. Alright, clone depleted by 1. Well done. And so, now we get to find out what's going on at that door. The door is pulled open with a great rattling of chains and clanking and other such noises, and you realize that it wasn't the door that was chained. It was the person trying to unlock the door.
Why does that sound worse?
Varys stands at the door, his collar and chain held by a pair of acolytes, which you may or may not recognize. Luai and Namira, you saw them before. They look at you, you look at them, they look at the hill giant, they look at you, and everybody kind of freezes there for just a moment. Andry, you are unconscious, and I think I need to ask for a death saving throw. Ooh, a 5 puts 1 on the wrong side.
I'd say re-roll that.
You got 1 left. Do you want to use it?
No.
Are you sure? Is this important?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that
No,
isn't that your third one? Because you got hit.
No,
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 it's just-
they
no, he didn't
they
get
made
it.
the miss. He's good.
That was the first.
That was the first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
A disadvantage was inflicted by Bowser, so good to go there.
Okay.
Dahrian, it comes around to you. Andry's squiggling around, still alive, but not looking good. What are you up to?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Remind me, Varys was the guy that we met upstairs in Unchained, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And Namira and Luai.
We're 2 of the acolytes that were
Acolytes.
helping
Cornelius, right?
Cornelius. They don't look very Cornelius friendly at the moment since they're holding Varys' chain.
Right. Okay.
Cornelius is going to be very upset when he hears about this.
Okay, so they're holding Cornelius's chain.
Oh no, they're holding Varys'
Right.
chain, but yes.
Figuratively, also holding Cornelius's chain, I think.
Okay, all right. At this moment, I am doing this, and this is my last. This is my last of this. I am casting
Ooh.
Spirit Guardians. So it's 15 feet surrounding me.
Whoop.
And I move to here.
Okie dokie. That is then going to bring us to here. To here?
Varys? Luai? Namira? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be working with Cornelius.
You're
Unless
supposed to be
you're the-
dead already.
You're doing a shitty job at it, might I say. And as he's saying that, he's just like, in the midst of a conversation, he moves in between the 2 giants.
Okay.
Is going to give a good old electric shock to this one right here and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay, shocking grasp.
Well, my death was greatly over-exaggerated, might I say.
14 does hit.
2 lightning damage.
Can't take
And he
reactions.
can't take reactions, and he'll thrust his rapier into him. 9, I assume
No.
it misses. He's a little distracted at the moment for this fact of, you traitorous bastards!
To
You
here.
were working with Set all along!
Of course we're working with Set. Varys is like, I didn't want to. To here. Anything else?
Nah, he's fine there.
Alright. Blitz, it is the top of the turn order, and I need to ask you, as our lucky roll number 1, to please call high or low, and then roll any even-sided die.
And I don't know why I'm doing this.
You're choosing
Okay.
you're choosing which one you want, and then trying to get it. High or
All
low.
right. Let's go high 4.
High on a 4-sided, so a 3 or 4 is in your favor. A 2! That wasn't in your favor.
Would that be a
Blitz.
weird use of a reroll? I probably shouldn't. All right, let's see what happens.
I mean, had you picked a D20, you could have re-rolled it, but a D4 can't be re-rolled. It's a triangle.
Oh.
We invent these rules as we go. Blitz, what are you and Bowser doing today?
Oh, I don't know what that did yet.
Don't know what that did. No, just rolled a D4. Something happened.
All right. Oh goodness. Okay. Gonna. Well, I wish so much I could like talk to you guys out of character and be like, what are we gonna do? But I don't think that's really like allowed, right?
So you've got
because I've got a plan, but I don't know if anybody would go with it. And if I just do it, then it's like we're stuck, you know?
So you've got a few seconds. You got a few seconds in character. Feel free to shout out, hey, can I do this? And they can kind of give like a quick response. But I mean, we're not having a strategy session.
Look around. Should we retreat?
And they can respond in 1 or 2 word answers if they want to.
We can't retreat without Andry.
You can.
That's true. But I wouldn't.
So Blitz, it seems like no retreat, maybe?
No retreat, okay.
Or at least take
All
Andry with you. Speaking of
right.
Andry being unconscious, do you lose your giant form?
I think the belt still works.
The belt does still work. But so he's now technically only 4 times your size if you decide you want to carry him.
Oh, so squeezable through that door up there.
Squeezable through that door up there.
That's something. Okay. What are the? Can a person grab another person and drag a person?
Sure, it's a grapple action. Since he can't resist, there's no challenge to it, but you're moving at half movement.
Okay. Blitz is just gonna do this thing that's probably stupid.
Okay.
You can get Bowser to do it.
Oh, can he pull him?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Okay, so compartments open up, and then smoke just starts jutting out of him, filling the room with a little bit of obscurement.
Okay.
Then we're gonna try to Batman our way out of here.
Okay, fog cloud, 20-foot radius sphere of fog.
Yeah.
So I'll throw down some fog in just a second here. Whereabouts are you centering that? Where are you trying to block the view at?
I think from, say, here to, as far as it'll go up this way. I think. Or, wait, 20 radius?
20-foot
Oh,
radius.
radius. Oh, that's
radius.
40 feet. Okay.
So,
Yeah,
if you cast it there, it'll get out to here. If you put it in the middle of the room, it'll block basically the whole room.
Okay, yeah, the whole room, and maybe these guys too might as well.
Okay, so we'll go a little bit over to the right here and get them in there, and then it'll take it out to here. So kind of this giant down here will not be in the fog cloud, but since you all are, it can't see you anyway. So
Okay.
whoosh, fog starts up. Is Bowser doing anything in the fog?
Yeah, he'll try to drag Andry.
Sure. So Bowser can move about...
He should have already been there, I guess.
Yep. So Bowser can move about 15 feet with Andry, and get some stuff
And
going
then
on.
I guess he doesn't need to withdraw, or was it disengage because they can't see him,
That
right?
is correct.
Okay, that's good. So then I guess a dash with 15 feet each time?
Yep, 30 feet. You can, no, sorry, grapple is 1 action, so no dash. But then otherwise, charging away.
Okay.
Got it. All right, cool. So we're gonna drop.
I think they moved 40 feet.
That seems like a reasonable number.
Who?
Your pet, it moves 40 feet.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, thank you. Dang, I should know that. Oh, no, it's 30. Why does that sound right, though? It says 30, though. But
All right, so big, huge cloud in there. It's very dark. Bowser and Andry start getting hauled away. Blitz has cast fog, and then Blitz, any movement for you?
yeah. I guess he... Does it matter if he helps pull Andry? Or...
No,
Andry?
no help
Andry?
there.
Okay. Okay, fine. Let's move his move. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got it. And as that gets
Follow-
resolved,
Follow the sound of my voice.
did I get a damage roll on that Spirit Guardians? There it is, a 16 wisdom saving. 15 for the DC, 16 for the damage.
Yes.
Left side, right side. Pass on the left side. 8 there. Fail on the right side. 15 there. Giants have a sandwich Tahir. They cannot see Tahir at the moment, but Tahir can't see them either unless Tahir has an ability I don't know about. Tahir, can you see in the fog?
Not yet.
All right, so straight up giant club attacks, 4 of them coming at you. Number 1, 18 for 12.
All right, please hit
image.
me. It hits me but misses.
4, it hits you but misses. Attack number 2.
I will
Critically miss. Attack number 3. 12. I don't even.
We'll miss both the duplicate and me.
And then attack number 4 misses. Wow. All
Wow,
kinds
2
of
crits.
nothing happened on there.
Too bad they couldn't hit each other on those crits. Misses.
Yeah, it's just a fumble rooski. Over here, what do we got going on? That fog cloud has shut down many of my options. Well done, fog cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Well played.
You know what? I think what you're going to hear through the fog is the pitter-patter of little feet beating a hasty retreat. And then, Andry, I think I need a death saving throw for you. Don't roll a 1. 14 is 1 on the good side. Dahrian, what you doing?
How? I'm just gonna kind of take a step to the side.
Oh yeah, he's got Spirit Guardians up. They had a turn, didn't
Yep, they took their damage.
they? Oh, okay.
So I will slowly just move here,
Okay.
assuming that they're not gonna move, but just changing my position.
Sounds good. You
And-
shift your way around.
And what do I do here? I can't see them. I will just I'll maintain concentration on this spell and have my weapon out that
Mhm.
if I am attacked, I will respond with an attack.
You got it. Swing back in the direction if needed. Tahir, what do you got?
From somewhere in the fog, you hear Tahir yell, "Should I go after the guys who are fleeing?"
No!
Negative.
Definitely not!
It would be more fun that way. Oh well. What's up, giants? Thrust my sword into his big old belly, cream flame blade.
You got it.
Attack number 1.
1.
But we can both see each other, so it's just a regular roll.
That
22.
is true, but a 22 is still a big number. 8
That
is not
piercing.
enough.
That piercing. That much fire.
That is enough. Boom. Doom, doom.
I will then, with my second attack, stab him in his big old belly. 22
Sure
again
do.
for 11 points.
He's still standing.
Better than he's ever been, and I will scuttle my way just to interpose in the pass between him and Andry.
Sounds
That's
good.
it.
That is going to bring us to Blitz. Oh, Blitz is away from the desk. Oh,
Alright.
there he is.
Let's do the
Reappears.
salad. I think continue dragon.
You got it.
Deadly dragons.
So Bowser clears Andry from the mist. Blitz, you look down at Andry. He's like tongue lolling out, blood seeping out. He's holding it together, but he's in a bad way.
Try a medicine check on him.
Sure, medicine check. Show me a 10 or better on a medicine check.
Oh, also, can he be dragged double move now since he's already grappled?
Yes, you can now double. You can now
cool.
Bowser dash.
All right. Let's try that out of the way. Oop. So, and then medicinal properties. Oh.
Medicinal. A 7 is not higher than a 10. The danger remains. Blitz, Bowser, those are actions and movement. Brings us to our Hill Giant. Hill Giant, swinging it to here. Both are blinded. Great club. Ooh, coming in hot. 25. To here.
Boop, 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 duplicate. Do, 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 do.
You got it. Second attack coming in. Oh.
Please don't hit my duplicate. Please. It hits me, but misses.
Hits you, but misses. You and your brother hanging out. Andry, I do need to ask for a death saving throw. You are dangling close to the edge here, buddy.
Also, is he in the Spirit Guardians?
Oh, he was in the Spirit Guardians. Thank you. Wisdom saving throw. 11 will miss, and go ahead and give me a damage on that one. Oh,
Nice.
coming in hot. In game, the giant is staggering about, trying to get out of the Spirit Guardians in the darkness, trying not to, be set. But since you can track him down each time, we'll save the dancing around on the screen. But he does not like. Andry is not yet dead. Dahrian, you are in the fog. What are you doing?
I wasn't attacked, so I am just going to move forward. Am I out of the fog yet?
Yes, you have just stepped out of the fog.
Then I will step here and attack with my flail.
Certainly may. 12 will miss. You do have advantage, though, because he is in the fog at the moment. So go ahead and roll that one more time and do better than a 12. Anything better than a 12 will hit. A 7 is not better than a 12, though. But the Spirit Guardians are ready to chew on him. Dahrian, anything else?
That is it.
Got it. Tahir. In the
He
fog
will
with an ogre. Or he'll
Zoom down out with next Dahrian, and he'll say on your left, and then stab him twice.
Sure can. You
Green
do have
flame
advantage
blade.
now. Oh, no, sorry. You can't see him. He can't see you. Go ahead. 10 will miss.
and
17 will hit.
First attack in these instances will always be the spell one.
Yep.
12 points of piercing.
12 points piercing.
And I'll move here the rest of my movement. Why not? I got movement.
You got it. That'll bring us to Blitz. Blitz. You've got Andry. You've got Bowser. Anything you doing up there?
Yeah. Probably should have done this sooner. I'll heal him. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I guess I'm getting confused. Here.
You mean what?
Sorry, my salad.
I thought you were out of spell slots. That was.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was level 1, and I am out of level 1 slots. So then my brain was like, and then just now I'm like, wait, I can upcast it. Yeah.
Andry. Back in it with 18 hit points. Blitz, Bowser, or anything else?
So now we're not pulling him anymore. I think we'll just go hide. I think we're scared.
Okay. Oh, Blitz! You've activated my trap card.
Oh no! What? But I did it out of fear. That doesn't
You
count.
did it out of fear. Could I have you roll me a fateful d6? You would prefer not to see a 1 on this.
Okay.
A 2
Oh.
is not a 1. Well done. That will bring us to our Hill Giant. Hill Giant is in the fog, lashing out at the world. This
In the
time,
Spirit Guardians, too.
and the Spirit Guardians. Let's do the Wisdom on the Spirit Guardians. Pulls an 11. Give me some damage on those Spirit Guardians. 22 last time was a beast.
And then the other way.
Spared him. But Hill Giant's gonna lash out this time. This time he's going for Dahrian. Dahrian, you got close. Great club coming at you. You can't see him, he can't see you. Standard attacks, 2 of them. Number 1, 27 for 19.
Yep.
Can I see a con save, 10 or better on that Spirit Guardian? And then attack number 2 coming in, 25 for 18. And another con save, please. Oh, you do have 1 reroll left in the bucket if you would like it.
That's all right.
All right. Spirit Guardians falls, 37 points of damage dealt. Hill Giant's feeling mighty good about himself, but Andry has a turn. Andry, what you doing?
And I can't see anything.
You can see a lot of fog to your south.
I think I might be too far away to get to them anyways.
Half movement to stand up.
Yeah. I'll start moving towards him.
All right. Andry's up and on the move. Dahrian, that will bring us to you. What might you be doing?
I am going to attack him.
$14 will hit. $11 points of damage, still standing. Anything else?
And
2 attacks?
I
1
am.
attack?
I just get 1 attack.
Okay.
But being as I am in the fog cloud,
Mm-hmm.
let's see, 1. I move into here.
You got it. As Dahrian makes his way away to here, you are left to face the Hill Giant of the Fist. What you do?
And as though Dahrian has never left, I take his place. There is always Dahrian. Dahrian is always here. Dahrian didn't run away. I have been Dahrian. I am the one who Dahrians.
Nice.
Wow.
Dahrian hits a lot harder when you're Dahrian.
Total
And
of 20.
that's it. Stabby, 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 burn. Fall. Everything goes a little quiet for a moment. During the battle there, we didn't focus in on it because there were other rather pressing matters at hand. The door was shut. A lock you were heard clicking in the fog, the pitter-patter of feet running away. So you think, likely, that those folks had done. Will you be dropping that fog cloud, Blitz?
Is it safe? He peeks out from the door, and then Bowser's peeking out from the door, like.
Oh, I'm fine. And he looks at himself yet again. Not a scratch. I'm okay, but
yeah.
it seems that Dahrian and Andry took a beating. But perhaps the fog cloud might be a excellent deterrence for anyone who's so bold as to walk up those stairs.
So we're going to leave the fog cloud going? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how long does that fog cloud last?
He'll do whatever Tahir tells him.
Sure.
It is concentration up to 1 hour.
a concentration up to 1 hour. So, fog
Hmm.
cloud is sitting there, wafting of it. Party, what are you doing?
Well, I'm assuming Blade Song and Mirror Image dissipates. My twin brother goes away.
Overtime. Just to get the box text in here, the huge hall you're in is filled primarily with fog, but it's about 100 feet from north to south, half again as wide. Arched ceiling peaks 40 feet overhead. There are 3 stacks of precariously balanced stones scattered about because you have destroyed their precious art in your wrestling. There are 3 piles of mangy furs that were laid out as the beds. There is a table and what was the card game scattered all over the place when Andry definitely cheated. And there are the bodies of 3 hill giants scattered about. It's only been a few minutes. Are there any skills the party would like to deploy? Any activities they would like to take?
Tahir is gonna go back towards the group. Probably in the fog cloud, just passes Dahrian a little vial in his hand. You may need that, and then swings over to Andry. And it's like, this is also for you, big guy. It's my apologies. I did not think you would go that hard immediately. I was sorely mistaken. And as recompense,
started it.
I will take the lead next time.
They started it.
They
You're
did
right,
start
big
it.
guy. It's
That
all their
is true.
fault. It's all their fault. It's not my fault. And Tahir hands Dahrian and Andry a potion of healing.
Those seem like reasonable things.
2d4 plus
2d4 plus
2.
2.
Thank you.
Yes, just I only have 1 left, so in emergency case,
Well, I have
best
a.
if- perhaps it's best if one of you hold on to it, or actually, I'll hold on to it for now.
Well, it looks like, if I'm recalling my dungeon mapping, these are stairs that go up.
These are stairs that would go up. Correct.
Okay. We found a way up. Are we still trying to get the hell out of this place?
Well, I mean, they did know we're alive, and it seems that the acolytes of the Church of Mitra are acolytes of the Church of Set, so there's a little bit of predicament there.
Yes.
As I have stated before, I can get myself into 1 person out. Probably not best to leave you all down here right now in the current shape we're in. As much as it's as a funny prospect to me, I don't think it's best.
Well, and
Perhaps. Sorry, Dahrian, go ahead.
I somewhat worry that that they have taken Varys, they've gone up these stairs, and they might be warning somebody. I say we just head up these stairs. We're trying to find a way up. I mean, we can, if nothing else, we can get the hell out of town and recoup a little bit. Or, I mean, I'm just
Are you
spitballing,
suggesting
throwing
we?
it.
Are you suggesting we, as you said, leave town for a little bit, gather our things from where we left them? I normally keep all my stuff in my possession, but I assume your horse, your baby griffin, and we hightail it out to the desert to hang out with some hobgoblins for a bit? I mean, they seem rather cheerio.
Well, they didn't kill us. I mean, I'm
That's-
just somewhat
they
worried.
did. They did. Reminder, they did.
Well, that's true.
As he says,
That's
he
true.
has like a nasty like scar over his
Yeah.
left eye. They did,
That is true.
but they make me look so much more cooler now. So I appreciate it.
And like as you're having this little conversation, you can see like the vague shimmer that is Tann, like as they're like swim running through nothingness trying to keep up with you. They're probably trying to respond in some way, but it's like just looking at a heat wave basically. But Tann is with you.
Well, I would definitely agree in the concept of at least getting out of this rather awful place in terms for our own sake. I
This
have
place
one
does seem
idea.
more dangerous inside than outside.
I have a really stupid idea. After you, Dahrian, of course.
Casey,
Mhm.
I have the observant feat,
Okay.
so if I can see a creature's mouth moving while they're speaking, can I see Tann's mouth? Can I get what she's trying to
No,
say?
so you can't even really see Tann. You see like, all right, that's kind of a tall lump and that's a long lump of heat waves. So
Okay.
you're pretty sure that's Tann keeping up with you, but like you're like look at me and all you can kind of see is just like a bit.
Okay.
And any attempt at like gesture tends to be like that, like, phasey wavy thing. There's no
Can't make it
communicating
out.
at the moment.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, going up. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. Even, I mean, we know some of the area up there. Rather than exploring more, worst case scenario, we could hole ourselves up and be able to, we had that one area that led up to the that secret door into the corridor, kind of be
From
where
the
we heard the
constabulary
guard.
to
So-
probably the little tower over there.
Right. That place hadn't been used that often, that we could at least hole up there and hide out.
Yes. However, the issue is to get back up there, and we currently don't know that. However, I have another idea of a possible place to rest. I mean, these stairs seem wonderful, but who knows how many more beasties and other culty activities might happen. I do know of one savvy person who is looking to expand his army of evil with an open invitation.
Yes.
Wait,
That
we're
is
gonna
true.
become evil now?
Listen, hear me out. We don't have to be evil. We just have to be more evil than the other people. And to do that, to be the top evil in, say, the desert, we have to get rid of the lesser. We're saying lesser evil in this circumstance, and that happens to be these followers of Set. How else to take your top place as the most evil person in the desert?
This
I
is
mean, he
actually
knows us.
logical.
He is rather cheery with Andry and how he did not murder his bear or punch his bear.
Sure, the
can
evil's
say-
dinner invitation
Pardon.
awaits.
Oh, do the hill giants have belts?
Do the hill giants have belts? I feel like maybe an investigation might find what the hill giants may or may not have. You gotta dig in that fat to find
Assist.
them belts.
If you want, one of us could do that too.
Yeah. I'll assist somebody with investigation.
Yeah,
Sure. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Guidance. Can you stack that? Help and guidance?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Advantage and
Oh,
a
yeah.
D4, but somebody's still got to roll the investigation to get us started.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ah.
coming in big.
30?
With a 30, you see everything. In spite of the fog, you are able to make your way around, and by feel, you determine no belts on those hill giants, unfortunately. But you do pay a little bit of attention to those things, those tokens they were using as they were gambling. They're clay, and you kind of like, because there's a little shine in there, and you tink tink tink. Oh, they're stacks of gold coins that have clay pressed around them so that the giants can move them fairly easily. Roughly 1,000 gold pieces
Holy mackerel.
stacked up because big meaty giant fists want to move around big things. The other thing you see in there is a 2-foot tall, bejeweled wine bottle fashioned in the likeness of a cat with aquamarines set into the eye. You kind of give the little cat head a pop and sniff, and oh god, bonk. That is the most fortified wine you have possibly ever smelt. Like, that
Sounds
wine
like
is a
that's
damn
for
castle.
Andry. Sounds like that might be something for Andry, right there.
The exact same thing I was thinking. Andry, care for a cat?
A cat?
It's a wine flask. Don't
Oh.
drink the wine though.
2 foot tall.
Can't drink the wine?
Don't drink the cat wine. It's very bad. It smells of cat piss. Don't ask why. But hey, it's pretty.
You checking it
Yeah,
out,
this is-
Andry?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right, you check it out. Tap your mic. I think it ran away from you. But as you check it out, you give it a little sniff there. You're like, oh wait, you know this wine. This is Fire Giant wine. This will flatten a giant.
Oh. That might come in handy later.
You want to celebrate?
I don't feel like celebrating right now.
The container itself, that cat wine set, is itself worth about 1,600 gold pieces.
The what?
The wine bottle, the bejeweled wine bottle, 1,600 gold pieces. If you were to be able to get Andry to part from his wine amphora. And so, fog cloud wafts, discussions happen, and what's the party doing?
What's everybody's take?
I mean, I feel 100% confident in all of my capabilities right now. But seeing that I'm not everybody else, it's a little, easily swayed.
I regret my recent cowardice and would like an opportunity to atone.
Very well.
And we're
So do we go up or do we continue on this level down here?
I mean, might as well make sure there's no other nefarious giants or other Mitra cultists that aren't Mitra cultists but Set cultists. I could take points, so you can at least have assurance that you won't get blown up immediately.
Well, before we head on,
Don't you have extra pancakes?
I just Andry had the 3.
I will eat my last one.
pancake consumed. Looks like there was a cure wounds or 2 being passed around.
Yeah, the first one was on me, and the second one is on Andry.
Okay. Andry
So
have a
get
pancake
8
and a
there.
cure wounds.
Smoking a pancake?
Smoking a pancake. That's right.
And then
Andrei, how are you feeling, by the way? You seem to be a little, slowing down a bit.
A little sore. Maybe fighting 3 giants at the same time was not such a good idea.
I believe I've heard that said before by many.
But hey, we won.
Yeah,
That's all
That's
that
right,
matters.
big guy. We sure did, and he hits him with like the good old pal, but it's like at his like upper calf, because Tahir's much smaller than Andrei right now. You got him good. And I guess I'll start leading the group down south.
Follow. We know a way up. So
so as the party makes their way down south, we're going to take our 5-ish minute break. I am going to reveal a bit of map, and then we'll be right back. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us, and hope you're having fun listening in. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Dun, dun, dun. Back to the TV. They can see us. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Second half of our 20 sides to every story adventure this evening, playing through our Dark Tower. The party is doing well. They are down a character who has been playing with a little too much magic and is on a reality timeout. The party has dealt with 3 hill giants that were doing some gambling. They have recaptured those hill giants' loots. They have dealt a tremendous amount of damage to the dungeon's ecosystem, wiping out nearly 75% of the cave beaver / jackal population. They have seen Varys, the captive cleric, as well as 2 acolytes who were up till now pretending to be in the service of Mitra, but it seems fairly obvious now they might have some preference for Set. The party, after having gathered some loot, is now looking down a long east-west hallway at the far end, some 80 to 100 feet away. As they begin creeping down, they can see a little bit of light reflecting off of a surface, a small pool, nope, a large pool of water. That's a little ways away, and before we get to that, I need to ask for a couple of things. The first one is, could I have a volunteer to please roll me a 1d6? A 1 on this d6 might mean they don't make it all the way down to that pool before we have to find out what's going on. A 1 is in there.
Son of a bitch.
We got some.
Oh my
Son of a
gosh.
bitch.
We got some dice to roll. Hang on just a moment here.
Damn it.
Maybe I should have asked for this before the break. Now I got to do some prep work. Let's see here. Could I have a d8, please? You would like a 1 or a 2, maybe, or a 4.
It's our best friend Zor, the most evil of all of the
D8.
evil people.
A
You
3
said 1,
is
2, or
not
4, and we got a 3.
a 3 is
Oh my
not one
gosh.
of those numbers, but it does make me jump to a different worksheet here. Just a moment. Could I have another d8, please? There are some freebies on here.
Don't tell us what you want.
It's all you, Chris. We are committed.
2 this time. Oh. Interesting.
I don't know how to read that O.
That means that Casey needs to jump screens for a moment. So,
It means
let's-
oh crap.
let's talk about what's happening. What's happening is the party is making their way down this hallway. They're probably a good, 40, 50 feet on their way down. And who would be in the lead? Who would be in the back? If you could arrange yourselves as you would kind of in that hallway.
You are zooming all the way up there.
Blitz is trying to earn back his self-respect. And also
Push
start carrying
forward,
his own
push
weight.
forward. So, as you are making your way down, you hear Andry from
Are you-
behind you. You got to be kidding me. Bog. A voice calls out, probably from the opposite side of that double door. It's muffled. You've maybe heard that voice before, you're not sure, but he's cussing about the fog that is left behind. That fog cloud still has another probably half hour, 45 minutes to it. But somebody is on those stairs.
Back here?
Party? Yep, back there, you got it.
Alright.
You say we recognize the voice?
It sounds familiar. It's probably one of the townsfolk. Could I get a maybe a perception or an insight from whoever would like to place it? Blitz is like, I know who it is, just as Dahrian is trying to listen, and you know, it could be anybody.
Do we have
Blitz.
any rerolls?
Do you have one?
Oh, don't use it on that.
No? Yeah,
I don't
so
think so.
it's just devolved into cussing and scrapping and There's wait, no, three, at least three distinct voices in the mix, cussing about this fog.
I can try to dissolve the situation, if you so wish. I can handle myself in the scrap. I have a habit of distracting people, and then maybe once we learn a little more, we'll go about it that way.
I think that sounds reasonable.
And upon hearing that,
Talking about
Tahir will...
ambushing.
yes. Will start scuttling his way back, and pretty much be like the cool kid leading on the side of the box sets here.
Clank, clank, clank.
I know.
I will try to figure out who it is first, and then we'll adjust accordingly.
Sure. Could I get a stealth check from you, please, as you... or if you're not being stealthy, no stealth check needed, but...
I think if Blitz could find anything handy, he might toss it across the room through the fog, as like a way of...
And
Because I think he would
I feel like
figure that we're going to be hurt.
that's probably what happens is Andry is just so loud. And, you hear clank, clank, clank. You maybe haven't communicated to each other what's going to be happening here. You just hear from the other side, yeah, we're not coming down until this fog goes away. We got all the time in the world. And you hear somebody else echo, yeah, all the time. And you recognize the sound of Mirth, the sheriff, as well as Gernstead, the forgettable constable.
Sheriff, constable.
Dead folk.
Well, I mean, you have tried already, and you have failed.
I don't recall trying, but...
Well, we call this somewhat of an impasse. Might you at least enlighten us why we should be dead?
Stand against Set and his almighty power.
That would be what is currently in view, possibly. However, we weren't originally aware of such things. I mean, we were, as you are well aware, Sheriff, we were hired merely to just get some accounting information done at the poor old Cornelius.
Poor old Cornelius. Still, you're in the service of that Church of Mitra.
Yes, until our contract is complete and we can acquire such documents. What about you? Have you all been serving Sets this entire time?
Oh, hundreds of years now.
Now that fascinates me. How could a man of your human stature live so long?
Through the dubious gifts of our Lord.
So you are bestowed gifts by your Lord. Isn't that just a, well, generous gift? And what purpose may that serve? So you can continue serving him, getting nothing accomplished in this, well, I would call it a shitty city, but it seems to be underneath something very important.
And I think this is moving into the maybe investigation, persuasion, keeping him talking kind of situation. Where are we aiming for? More information, more distraction, trying to scare him away? What's the angle you're going for here?
I mean, Tahir's quite a probing fellow.
Okay.
He likes to acquire information where he can, so I'd say investigation.
Sure, let's see it. Oh, that's pretty good. My lord has tasked us with removing Mitra's blight from this land. It's been a slow progression. He's holed up in that tower of his, but we will be his undoing.
His tower, are you referring to his rather small marble temple that he dedicates to Mitra?
Of course not. Talking
so
about Mitra's tower. The one that was here before Mitra, that coward, pulled down the mountainside. Never seen such a sore loser.
Who might this coward be? I don't assume you mean your all gracious Lord Set now.
No,
That-
Mitra. Set was
Mitra.
victorious. He stood over the bodies, the slaughtered faithful of Mitra, and then Mitra, unwilling to grant my lord his victory, pulled down the mountainside, burying his own temple and my lord's as well. Cowardice. Cowardice.
I once read a proverb that the victor is not victorious until the vanquished says so.
The dead don't do a lot of speaking, but okay.
Ah, but that's pretty mistaken. We're not dead.
No, but you will.
And what's say stopping me from teleporting into your current hideaway, fireballing you, and having you, I don't know, turn to dust?
Come get some.
Ah, you're so brave, yet so foolish.
And as this,
See this?
oh, hang on, let me pause there for a second. So Tahir,
Yep.
Tahir and Mirth have kind of been going back and forth with their, witty repartee. Meanwhile, Andry, Blitz, Dahrian, are you looking to accomplish anything under the cover of this conversation?
Been-
Or you can just
Yeah.
be enjoying the back and forth. I'm just checking in.
Kind of listening, I guess. Trying to insight if I'm catching any lies or fear in their voices or anything like that.
No lies, not much in the way of fear, but let's go ahead and throw me an insight on that one. So, not fear, but you get the impression they've done this before, maybe hundreds of times. They know not to walk blindly into mist. They know you're down in the pit, and they are trying to bait Tahir, like, come get some. There's probably more than 3 of them over there.
Right.
And they sound confident, but wary. They don't want to be destroyed. So they feel like they're in a position of power over you. But they're not, like, charge. At least not at the moment.
Right.
To hear the conversation continues on.
Blitz is not good
Oh,
at this
good.
whole human interaction thing, but he's trusting Tahir. So I think he'll just kind of pray, and can I give guidance to whatever Tahir does? And just
Sure.
kind of hang next to him and, I don't
Yeah,
know, help
absolutely.
him in that way.
Blitz kind of hunkers down. He's like, don't worry. The gods got you. Little back rubs, pats, keep you set up. Or what, Blitz? What do you do when you're bestowing that? Like, what's your angle there?
Like,
Like when you do
As-
acknowledge your god, what's the prayer like? What's the thing you do there?
he doesn't know how any of that stuff works, but all he knows is that there is such a thing as praying to something, and just feels compelled to kind of. He's got this symbol on his shield, and he'll just kind of rub the shield and touch it, and
Got it.
hope
Alright,
for the
so-
best. I don't know.
All right, cool. I
It's
didn't
like
know.
things he
you-
doesn't understand.
Look, you had like the pop out net. You had the gas, the spray.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, here's a loudspeaker. But
Yeah. No, in
Cool.
some cases I was gonna do that. I didn't want to bog down too much, but I was gonna do like, oh yeah, he like lays out a grid in front of you with lights so that you can help you, technology like that. But in this kind of situation, I don't know. He doesn't know what to do.
sounds good.
Yeah.
So to hear, Andry, anything from you?
I think Andry is going to start collecting like the clubs.
Okay.
It looks like there's chairs down here.
Mhm.
He's going to set it up on this side,
Okay.
and if things don't start moving along, he's going to start throwing things up the stairs.
So the double doors at the bottom of the stairs are, to your knowledge, closed. But you can definitely start throwing things into the fog. So there's that big fog cloud kind of encircling the area there. Mirth continues, kind of like baiting Tahir up there. And so Mirth, on those baiting attempts, come get some, you coward. Not super convincing. It's obviously just a come out from the spot where you're safe at. A couple more minutes pass, 5 minutes, just sort of, baiting back and forth. Are you gonna keep waiting there? Nothing's happened. Andry's thrown a chair or two. It bounced off the door.
Blitz might whisper, should we strike first?
Yeah.
As a genuine question, because he doesn't know.
I don't
Not a
think
suggestion, just a should we?
I don't
could
think they're
strike-
going to let us go.
I could strike them.
Maybe we should go talk to the evil
Could you be more specific?
Zor, the Beastmaster.
You're the evil.
guy. He has help.
Well, if you're not wishing to have any combatancy right now, which is clearly shown by your cowardice, I guess we'll just kill the rest of your followers. I mean, we've vanquished so many already.
Usually, yep, good luck with that.
Brave man, brave words from behind the door. And he starts audibly, you can hear like pit, pat, pit, pat, pit, pat, pit, pat, pit, pat, start walking north.
Okay. They just seem content to let you go for as long as the fog clouds up. That's got maybe another 15 minutes left on it at this point. The party starts moving north again, it seems.
I think this is the point where I can cast greater invisibility if you so wish and ruin their fun.
So you want to fight him?
I can take the lead. They're not coming out until that fog cloud is lifted.
How's they gonna know if the fog cloud's lifted if the door's closed?
The fog is extending in beyond the door. So that was cast so that it was covering up that area. So it's still sitting there kind of at the foot of the door there. Or the foot of the stairs.
Yeah, because the doors are open, right?
Doors are currently closed.
Oh, they are closed? Okay.
They are closed, but when the fog cloud was cast, the doors were open, and that was in the area, so it's on both sides of the doors.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can pick locks. Blitz can pick locks.
Isn't the lock on the other side of the door, though?
There's a lock on both sides.
They can lock it from their side, but
If they hear us pick the lock, they'll know exactly where we are.
It would be good to make a stealth check if you were going to do that, yes.
Blitz, I'll have one question. Is this the type of door that you could see all the way through?
Not with a fog cloud.
See through?
I mean... He'll chuckle to himself. I mean, I can teleport myself and Andry rather easily if I can just have a peek.
Oh, you're asking me if I can see through it?
I'm rephrasing. If I can see on the other side, I can teleport myself and one other person on the same turn.
Okay.
Then
So you
wouldn't those
explain.
two
You
be
explain what you're
isolated
asking
from
about.
the rest?
Yeah, you
Yes,
explain what you're
but
asking
the
about.
fog would have to go.
Yeah, while the door was there was a keyhole, so yes, you could see through the keyhole if the fog cloud was not there.
Andry, I'm not asking you to do anything. It is merely a suggestion. I can go first.
If you're going up there, I'm going up there.
Dahrian, have you any
Wait.
suggestions?
I'll follow you guys' lead on this. We're
I
gonna
mean-
have to deal with
Wait,
them.
just
We're
to
gonna
be
have to
clear.
deal with them
So,
at one point.
so here's what Tahir is proposing. If Blitz can get the door
Sorry, I'm
open,
lost.
Dahrian and Blitz can cover them from the front of the door. I can teleport both myself and Andry to the other side so they can't
We
flee.
flank them.
Yes.
But you're gonna wait for the door to be unlocked first, so you're not stuck over there, just the two of you. Or I don't know. Okay, all right. I mean, let's just follow whatever you want to do.
You can say no. If we don't want to fight them, we don't have to fight them. It's
No, I'm
up
down.
to how you're
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah.
'Cause
I just want to make sure that me as a player understand what's
Alright,
going on, so I don't
as a
mess you guys
player,
up.
I
Yeah.
plan
Okay.
to
Cool.
be I'm planning to be on the front line, invisible, fighting them face to face. I can teleport myself and one person
To the backside of them,
to the back side of them. All I have to do is be able to see them.
and then what I can do is, as Blitz and I, or Andry and I, as we begin moving towards the middle, I could cast Moonbeam.
And if they're
In the middle.
unable to move,
This sounds like a viable strategy.
well, Tahir will draw his rapier, stick it on the ground, grab his robes, flare it up, and then he vanishes. It casts greater invisibility.
Okay. Greater invisibility deployed.
And he will blade song as well.
Blade song engaged.
And I'm going to Giant's Might and then put the belt on.
Okay.
Oh, is
Ye-
that going to make me too big for the hallway?
It would.
Oh, okay, then I won't Giant's Might then.
Okay. Okay. You can have the belt on and then Giant's Might, so you get your D6, D4 if you want. Or
Oh, okay.
Or D-
yeah.
yeah. Okay. And then the fog cloud
one
goes
notch
away.
looser. I mean, can I pick it in the fog? Because that might be a better way to do it, I think. Huh?
You could try and pick it in the fog. So
Yeah.
you hunker down, you're blind, so it's at disadvantage.
And then once a click, then drop the fog, right?
Okay. So you hunker down, you start to try and pick
Hey.
the lock. You pickety, pickety, pickety. Could I get, let's start with a stealth check from you, please.
Oh, goodness. Guidance on myself. If that's loud, and stealthy roo. Clunk, 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 clunk. Oh.
So that wasn't super stealthy. 4's not bad. Still not super stealthy. Okay, let's go ahead with sleight of hands or lockpick attempt.
And that's dexterity?
Yes, please.
Or is it?
Yep.
Okay, dexterity. Sorry, I'm clicking a million things.
Oh, that's quite good. So yeah, you were able to get the lock undone. It wasn't super complicated, but it was enough to fool a hill giant. So the door is now unlocked. It is currently closed, and the fog cloud is currently in place. Let's go ahead, because you did made a little too much noise. So we are jumping into turn order here. Please go ahead and roll yourself into initiative. Murphy did not do well for me.
Oh, I forgot to
No
Quick.
problem.
click my guy, but got 15 there.
All right, Blitz to here, Andry, and where'd you go, Dahrian? There you are. Add your turn. And 15, you said?
Yeah.
15. Got it. Blitz, good news. You are first up to go. Are you dropping the fog cloud?
Yeah.
Okay, fog cloud
Yes.
drops. Whoosh. Doors are currently closed. Are you doing anything on your turn?
Yes. Gonna
Okay.
open the doors and sling a couple of saw blades at them.
Okay, you open the doors. You see beyond you a trio of humans. Mirth the Sheriff, your forgettable friend, and another of his assistants. Blitz, go ahead and sling some blades. Who you aiming for, Mirth or the others?
Mirth.
You got it, Mirth. You go ahead and do the sling blade thing. Ooh, a 25 is a hit.
Just roll them together because seems cooler.
Yeah, absolutely. 25 and a 24, both of those will land. He can't do anything about that. Let's see some damage.
Whoa.
Nice.
Good damage. 21 points of total damage. Is going to break that down to a number that you can't see. And Blitz. Anything else?
Yeah, we'll move up. And then Bowser will move up and also attack.
All right.
Did I trigger your trap card?
You do trigger a trap card. One of those
snaps.
trap cards is that the forgettable fellow in the back, the constable, swings at you with a pole arm as you get a little too close. Blitz. 20 plus. No, what happened?
He dropped it.
He did not drop it. He rolled a 14, though, almost as good. Blitz does a 14 hit?
Mm-mm.
No. And so, Bowser, any action?
Yeah, he'll do his little bark there.
Little bark.
Wherever it's at.
Force.
Or force empowered rend.
bark.
Yeah,
Oh,
what am I
rend.
calling it? A bark.
And at the assistant or at Mirth?
Also Mirth.
Also Mirth. 21 will hit. 8 more points of damage. Well struck. Anything else, Bowser and Blitz?
That is all.
You got it. Tahir, over to you.
We'll start with my action. I will cast Vortex Warp upon Andry,
Okie dokie.
and Andry is going to appear right there.
Yoop.
With my bonus action, I will use my Blessing of the Raven Queen, and I will teleport right there.
Gernstead and Mirth look a little concerned all of a sudden. But yes.
I will reiterate, I am currently invisible.
They don't look a little concerned all of a sudden. You just are there.
That's it.
Tahir, give me a stealth check as you invisibly pop in there. See how much noise you make as you land on these stairs.
Invisibility,
7
you have
is
failed
not
me.
so good. Play a
Don't you get
reroll. You
that?
got 1 in the pot.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Don't
There
you
are.
get an advantage with stealth or with being invisible?
Say it again.
Don't you get an advantage with being invisible?
Oh, you do. Did you not? Oh, roll one more time. 13. Still not fantastic, but might be enough.
Not the most light on my feet.
That on your feet. Passive perception. Only a 10. That will work. Not that aware of their surroundings. Dahrian. What might you be doing?
We'll come here.
Yep.
And assume that Mirth, that his wisdom is not real high because he's messing with us, and I will do Toll the Dead on him.
You certainly may. Mirth, wisdom saving throw is going to be. Get over here, Mirth.
22. Holy shit.
That's a lot of damage. We really don't want this to happen. Yep, he does not have a bonus to that. Apologies. No. And so, Dahrian, anything else?
I weep a little. A tear comes to my eye, but other than that, nothing.
Got it. Andry, you are within striking distance of Gernstead the Forgettable. What might you be doing?
Oh, I'm up?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Did I goof up?
Nope.
Nope, there you are.
Works for me. I will do what I do. I'm going to punch him in the head.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
You do.
Oh no!
You do. Very much do.
I think he might become even more forgettable.
Oh, no.
forgetful.
All right, we're at
Pushing it's
15.
rough. Just remember, all your dice are doubled.
Plus 10 is 25. Plus 5 is 30. He's still alive, but his hit bar is blinking yellow. There's not a lot left to him.
I will hit him again.
Oh no. No! No, he lives! 13 does not hit.
Do we have rerolls?
You have one reroll. I mean, yeah. Got one. Oh, you got 0 rerolls, but you've hit him. Do at least 2 points of damage. That'll do. Gernstead, womp. Down.
What was his name?
Gernstead.
I forgot.
Gernstead. Oh.
I forgot already.
Oh, that's not nice. Andry, anything else for you?
For my bonus action, I would like to activate my Storm Rune.
Ooh. Excellent. And as that happens, some things are about to happen. Mirth is about to attack Blitz. A lot.
I will impose disadvantage on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
disadvantage on the first one.
First attack coming in at disadvantage. That's a critical fail. That's a miss. Second attack coming in. Also disadvantage. One will be from Andry. One will be from Bowser.
Yeah.
Okay. A 3 is gonna miss. Third attack is coming in just standard as far as I know. That's gonna miss. Come on, Mirth.
Wow.
Don't do this to me. Fourth attack coming in, standard. That is going to be Blitz a... Where'd you go, buddy? That is going to be... a number? Excuse me, a 20. 20 to
Yeah,
hit.
you got me.
All
On the
right.
Final hit. Yeah.
That will be, 10 points of damage there. Forgot to add a bit. And then his fifth attack
Holy
Oh, man.
mackerel.
Good gracious.
will come in
Calm
at a
down.
13. Probably a miss.
That's a miss.
8 attacks.
Huh.
Holy shit.
Mirth, you seem angry.
Well, you just killed, what's his name?
Oh.
And you're next.
Mirth's assistant there will make an attack also on Blitz. This is probably not going well for Team Mirth right now. That is going to be a 17 to hit. Blitz does a 17 hit.
It's a lot of scrapes on his armor, though.
All right. That is then going to bring us over to Blitz. Blitz, what you doing?
Yeah, you just start wailing on these fools.
All right. Assistant or Mirth, who you after?
Still Mirth.
All right, Mirth, you got it.
Oh.
You don't got it.
Oh, man.
Still don't got it.
Goodness. And then a little bark from the pup, or rend, rather.
Horse rend from the pup.
Coming your way. Right here.
Nice.
That'll hit.
There you go.
Nice
Ooh.
one.
12 points of damage there. Horsey damage, too. Blitz, anything else?
That'd be all.
Tahir.
Greater invisible he is, he will thrust his rapier into the assistant,
Assistant.
and I'll cast Green Flame Blade, and first stab. Can he see me?
Oh.
25 to hit him,
25 definitely hits.
for a total of 15 piercing,
He is still
And
alive.
and the fire will leap to Mirth. He'll take this much in fire, 7 fire damage.
Earth does not like it.
Another sword thrust will be thrusted upon the assistant. 26 to hit
That'll hit.
for another 6.
Oh. Rough.
That is it.
All right. Dahrian. This trio is melting. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do Toll the Dead again.
All right. Dodgy. Wisdom. Yeah.
Damn.
Might not look like it, but he knew what he was getting into. Dahrian, anything else?
I'll step here.
Got it.
Tear comes out of my other eye, and I go back to watching my friends decimate these people.
Got it. Andry, I have a little bit of information for you. Being that you are quite so tall and you happen to be the highest on the stair, you take a moment to glance backwards, sort of look behind you. You can see the top of the stairs, just over the baseline there, you can see people. Rank upon rank upon rank in people. 40, maybe 50, just standing there, 40 or 50 feet away from you, just over there. Just there.
Do they have weapons?
Well, they're armed. So yeah, do have weapons.
That's not good. I'm gonna reach over and touch my friend here.
Okay. How you doing that?
Can I not reach him?
I mean, you can squeeze to get to him unless you got a 10-foot reach.
No, I don't think I have a 10-foot reach.
Okay, you would have to squeeze to get past your friend there, so you'd be at disadvantage on the attack. You could do that.
Always do a grab and drag.
19's gonna hit even with the disadvantage.
Alright.
Da-boom! Scarvonia the Dark falls.
Oh, he's dead. That makes me sad. I will do the same to Mirth then, I guess.
Alright, you are at disadvantage still. You may give it a shot. A 20! Even with disadvantage. That's gonna hit.
And I will grapple him.
8 points of damage there. Grapple. He posts up an 18 on the grapple. Oh, sorry, he posts up a slightly higher than an 18, but probably not a 25. You have him grappled.
Can I drag him back to this square here?
Sure can. Drag him back to that square there. Andry, anything else?
I think me and you need to talk.
As you ask him to talk, he's like, no. And he just starts stabbing at you. Andry, as he stabs at you, do this the quick way. There are 3 d20s of attacks coming at you. I don't think there are any disadvantages on any of these that I'm aware of.
Dang it. Moved away.
He did get dragged away. I mean, he didn't really move away.
Can he do a DC Wisdom 13?
I mean, he's used a lot of wisdom rolls at this point.
Seems very wise.
What effect is this? Is this a
The stone rune.
What's that do? It has not ended its turn yet.
Oh, okay. Well, stab away then.
All right, 3 stabs. 21, 19, and a 10.
The first 2 hit.
All right, 2d8s plus total of 14. 16. Earth.
Oh, nice.
16 points of damage. And then Blitz.
We were not finished.
He's got to do the save.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Save, you got it. He is not that wise.
Ah, so he's incapacitated.
Ooh. He is in a dreamy stupor. Blitz. Are you gonna leave him in a dreamy stupor, or are you gonna do something else?
Finish him.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
it'll make the buzzsaw start spinning, and he'll put it to his back and see how it goes. Let's see here.
Oh no.
Oh, would it be? It's advantage actually, right? 'Cause
It is
it'd
an
be,
advantage. He is
this would be
incapacitated.
Oh, well, no, that doesn't help.
Oh, so I got good news and bad news. A 19
Second.
misses. But a 24 hits on the second attack. I need 9 points of damage.
All right, big money. Oh,
If
so
he's-
I got it! Yeah,
Called it.
I was gonna say, if he's incapacitated, isn't it an automatic?
I
critical hit?
believe it even could be an automatic crit, but yeah, zots. And so Mirth the Sheriff falls. The trio collapses. Andry, you kind of look back at that horde that's just kind of standing there. They're still
I'm
just.
actually still holding on to Mirth, and I'm going to throw him up the stairs. You guys want some?
And you're like, you guys want some? And a second or two later, you get your answer. As that horde just starts to move forward and then collapse in on Mirth. Mirth starts getting torn to shreds. They're chewing on the corpse.
What?
40, 50 undead up there, just mauling this body, tearing it to shreds.
Holy crap!
Plate mails
I did
being
not see
bent
that coming.
out of the way.
Oh.
Are these zombies? Is that what these are? Or
You'd have to get closer
Or
to
do we-
find out. Do you want to get closer?
not really.
They're right there.
Yeah,
Got
nah.
anything to take care of that priest?
That many? Your fists.
All right.
That
So
would
I-
be
Alright.
about it.
Think what we'll do. Congratulations, you've done a fantastic job. But I think we'll bring it to a close a little bit early this evening. Kind of standing on the stairs here as there's like a flicker pop as Tann's timeout comes to an end, and hopefully we will be back in at full force to decide. I mean, that's the way up, but there's a lot of zombies up there, or wraiths, or nasty
something.
ghouls, or vampires, or something. But there's a horde, and it's just there. So, thanks everybody. We'll let it kind of hang there. We'll figure out as we come back in. Now we are getting awfully close to the holiday weeks, so we will be checking in on player availability in a little bit. Hopefully we'll be back next week. If we don't, we'll be back shortly after we get everybody sorted out. But thanks everybody for hanging out. If you like what we've been doing, swing by and into the Discord. And oh yeah, Atux, thanks for swinging in there. No worries on that one. But yeah, swing by the Discord, come hang out, check out the Twitch, check out the YouTubes, and Alex is even doing some podcasty stuff on all the places you can find your favorite podcasts. So lots of 20 sides, fun to be had. And there's also a couple of gaming servers that have sprouted up. I saw a Terraria, a Minecraft, and there's been a little V-Rising playing. We got some text-based adventures going on, all kinds of nutty stuff to have fun with. So, players, thank you again. Good luck with the Horde come next week, next time. Go ahead and kick us off the channel here. Ba-dum-bump. Bye, everybody.